Welcome to church, my dear brethren. This is Pastor Jay, and today I'll be reading out of the Holy Scripture of the Bible. There's 2 days left for Kindle pre-orders, as the book will launch on that evil day of 6/6. So I thought we might celebrate with passage number 9 here. Passage number 9, Bloody Sheets. Deuteronomy 22, verses 13 through 17, and verses 20 through 21. New Living Translation. Suppose a man marries a woman, but after sleeping with her, he turns against her and publicly accuses her of shameful conduct, saying, "When I married this woman, I discovered she was not a virgin." Then the woman's father and mother must bring the proof of her virginity to the elders as they hold court at the town gate. Her father must say to them, "I gave my daughter to this man to be his wife, and now he has turned against her. He has accused her of shameful conduct, saying, 'I discovered that your daughter was not a virgin, but here is the proof of my daughter's virginity.' Then they must spread her bed sheets before the elders. But suppose the man's accusations are true and he can show that she was not a virgin. The woman must be taken to the door of her father's home, and there the men of the town must stone her to death, for she has committed a disgraceful crime in Israel by being promiscuous while living in her parents' home. In this way, you will purge this evil from among you." I have the King James Version here, but I will pass over that, and we'll get to the commentary. Deuteronomy, second law, or repetition of the law, is a second iteration of a great many laws, decrees, and regulations given to Moses by God. In fact, Moses reminds us of their divine origin a painstaking 53 times in Deuteronomy alone. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the passage I am going to relate. Thus we commence and further investigate what God himself had delivered to Moses, or simply that which Moses was too embarrassed to take credit for. One of the best wedding gifts the father and mother of the bride could receive was the bloody sheets from the wedding night, proving a successfully broken hymen, and evidence, or tokens, of their daughter's virginity. On the contrary, clean sheets after was a newlywed husband's worst nightmare. Blood or no blood, it would certainly make for a peculiar meeting with the elders and any other perverted parasites that cared to attend the examination at the town gate. The thought of old, crusty, original rabbis, giddy with excitement as their beady eyes, draped in unkempt eyebrows, strenuously inspect the sheets, oohing, awing, smelling, and giggling, while hoping for any speck, spot, or splash of blood, is unthinkably grotesque, no matter the era, no matter the culture, and no matter the tradition. Fortunately for these appointed men of God, shrouded in vestments and other costumes, it's a win-win, as their sadistic desires will be fulfilled one way or the other. It's quite possible that as much as they wish to find even a morsel of red juice from that cute little Jewish girl, they'll find even more gratification in her execution. Following the final verdict of untainted sheets, immediate hysteria sweeps the council. Deafening moans and groans burst forth, robes are torn, and the pre-owned non-bleeder is marched to the door of her father's home. "You didn't bleed on those sheets? Well, how about this? For the shame you've brought upon your husband, your father and mother, and the entire community, your blood will now splatter the home of your family as tokens of your impurity." And off they go, purging the evil from among themselves by way of communal study, right there on the porch of the bride's father and mother. What an inexpressible travesty for the father, giving his daughter's hand in marriage just a day before he is faced with cleaning her mutilated corpse off of his porch. Though considering all we have come to know regarding this clan of the morally and mentally destitute, it wouldn't be a surprise if he had as little empathy and regard for human life as the merciless savage that manufactured this utter trash. Yet again, as stated earlier, it's imperative that we remember just where these decrees, laws, regulations, and framework for these rituals came from. They did not come from Moses. According to Moses, they came from God. Go well, dear brethren. Much love. Hopefully you can go pick up a copy of the book. There's a link on the profile page. And have a great week. Take care.